why we, organized this training in Nigeria is because for me personally, I remember when, I started trying to get into international academies to train as a close protection officer. There were loads of restraints, especially because of the passport and visa policies, And I remember a lot of people wanted to go for our partnership training previous times, but because of the visa thing and the expenses, the cost of training, to be honest, is too much, or I wouldn't say it's too much, I would say it's expensive for our people. So we decided to, bring all these experiences, that we've gained over the years from different academies, from, different field missions, operations and everything, put everything together and let our people benefit from, what we've gained. Welcome to Atlas Strategy Limited International Close Protection course, the first ever. The first day we went deeper, we went deeper into, search, because when you're having a VIP or a principal, the physical protection is not just what you're after. You are after the overall protection. When we're talking of overall protection, we're talking of where they sleep, the vehicles they use, offices, people that they meet every day. How did I teach you to search the engine? 360 or grouping, all right? How about inside the car? How do you search inside the car? Can you search only this side and not search up? I didn't see anybody point flashlight. There are two things here on this roof.
I got that one. Found one.
There's another one there. There's another one there.
When you hear close protection, it doesn't like the searching aspect doesn't really ring a bell. But yesterday's introduction with the search methods, the vehicle search, and it gives you an insight onto how thorough you have to be as a close protection agent.
Since yesterday, it's been mind-blowing, it's been impactful, especially things I thought I knew about. I was exposed to more.
So basically, I learned the new things, concepts, especially when it comes to debugging, in terms of motorcades and hotels, venues, before bringing in your protecting to new environments. Trust me, that was a new concept entirely I was new to, especially when it came in terms of understanding search systems and understanding how to debug rooms and hotel rooms, offices ahead for your clients' visits, and especially attending to your cars after long hours of being parked, probably unattended to a new environment.
We've seen what these lapses have led to with people losing their lives or serious injury.
So it's been a new way of understanding how better to work more as a close protection officer.
With the way and things, with what I've learned so far, the experiences, the whole thing from yesterday to today is so wonderful. Like the kind of information that I have now is quite different from the one I had before. So trust me, this is the best experience I've ever had in my life.
Actually, day one was like an eye-opener for me, because things I thought I knew, day one I became a learner in day one, because there are some certain things that were done that for me originally I would not even think to that direction, and day one was very, very open to me.
Day one was fun-filled. Day one was very, very powerful, because I got to know about body search, most firstly, then vehicle search to room search, and just those three alone. Well, I wouldn't say exciting, but it was filled with much information.
We talked about the body search, the car search, and the house searching. I was able to understand the different ways of searching a car, the Russian, and the way to approach a vehicle, the procedures of searching human body, how not to get the person attacking you. I've gotten to understand how to search a home also for my for my client or my principal?
Before now, I've always loved safety. So that drives me, that gives me the passion. And while actually looking for where I can train to be a professional, and I got this platform. So, and coupled with the fact that the instructor, the organizers, they are top notch, like #1 in the industry so far, because I actually scout around the country, which they are the best. So I actually went for them. So at the end of the program, I'm very, very sure with what I've seen from day 1, day 2, at the end of the program, trust me, I'm going to be a certified CPO that can work anywhere, like that can stand internationally, because these guys are amazing. Their lecture, the way they deliver the lectures is top notch. They are amazing.
Same mistake you have.
Guys, take. Guys, come. Your VIP is coming next week Thursday. You should do your recipe this Thursday. Alright? Because why? You guys are saying Mondays are always busy. What if there's Eid Mubarak? We also touched walking drills, and walking drills are important because this tactic teaches and prepares students on situational awareness, how to move in formation and how to be coordinated during foot movements with the VIP. So basically that's what walking drills is all about.
Sir, it's okay, but he's not listening, all right? He's not listening, and there's a camera. There are loads of paparazzi, and you need to get this guy in. How do you get him away? How do you get him away, guys? In this situation, he's holding tight, firmly. How do you get him away without causing any scandal for your VIP? Guys, look at my hand, huh? I'm covering because of the camera. I don't want the camera to see what I'm doing. Alright? Please, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you. Alright? Did you see what I did? Yes, sir. Hey, what's alright? It's alright. Oh, how do you feel? Alright? We need the sharp pain to go straight to his brain. He's going to get disoriented. And that's how you can get him from VIP without. Everybody was fine. Alright? I'm just okay.
So can you use the same technique for a lady to your VIP?
Of course.
And it's not going to look fun.
It's even good for ladies. This one is best for ladies because their hands are fragile.
Such situation, how would you handle? And then your principal doesn't want to actually create that person, probably because of
the person is like a big person.
Yeah.
No, you can't do it. I'm talking of
overzealous. Yeah, I mean like how would
overzealous
you actually
if your VIP is with somebody.
No, maybe in a meeting like that. There's all these meet and greet, and your principal actually doesn't want to greet that person or meet with him. So and then the person is approaching or stuff like that.
Yeah, you cover your VIP. Bro, I don't need to talk to you. Alright? You are approaching and I blocked your way. What does your common sense tells you? If you want to approach again, sorry sir. No, it's not, bro, it's not for that matter. No more. Alright? You are protecting the interest of your VIP. So if your VIP is uncomfortable, you don't give a fuck about that.
Team ready?
Ready? Move!
Yeah.
Contact front! Contact front! Yeah. Retreating! Cover it! Cover it! Represent! Clear! Cover it! Cover it! Cover it! Retreating! Clear! Alright. Contact good! You move and stand. Contact front!
I learned some new tactics when it comes to N-boss and D-boss. When you're trying to get the VIP into the vehicle, or when you're trying to get the VIP outside of the vehicle, and you do certain actions. There was certain knowledge that I thought was proper, and I was corrected in this course. So it was a very good experience for me.
Ready! Move! Bado! So, contact left! Contact left! Retreating! That's what I want. Take it! Over it! Take it! Power, fire! Contact right! Contact left! Contact left! Contact front! Contact front! Contact rear! Contact rear! Contact right! Contact right! Not too wide and wide. Okay, not too wide. Contact right! Contact right! Contact right! Contact right! Stop that horse kicking. Contact right! Contact right! Contact left! Contact left! Check before you go. Check before you go. Check before you go. Contact right! Contact right! It should be like this. Why?
last hope of humanity lies in our ability to be able to save lives. And how do we do that? It's by learning tactical first aid, how to be able to, perform pre-hospital care on ourselves, on our VIPs, on our colleagues, even outside our workplace, because as a close protection officer, without the medical knowledge, without the medical skills, you're just a guard.
Look at what Instructor Sam is doing as well. So we apply direct prayer. Then I make sure I want to feed the depth of the hole with small section of this homeostatic agent or gauze, combat gauze. So I bring this one. You know why I'm putting this in my clothes? Because I don't want it to be messed up, to touch floor or be messed up. So when I want to pack this one, see the edge of this one. It's like a ball. So I put it into the hole. See me. So pressure to prayer. See. Prayer to prayer, I'm packing the home until it's filled. It's not necessarily filled in as much as the wound really stops. So leave it there. So you can see this one is full. So I bring the rest of this out. Let's say it's part of human body, maybe this laps or this is arm. Then you bring the rest of this, you put it on it. Then what do? Bring out your elastic bandage or pressure bandage to keep the doors. That process is called what? Everybody's clap for you. What he's trying to say is, what this instructor is saying is that, I said it the other time as well. So if you feel this depth of the hole, and the thing is, this one is finished, and you still need another more gauze, I mean, it's not yet filled, right? So you can bring additional gauze, continue packing until it's full and the bleeding is stopped. Just like you apply tourniquet on the casualty and it's still bleeding, what do? You remove the casualty, you remove the food, you don't remove it. So it's the same thing applicable to the gun. You don't remove the former packing, you don't remove it. So you pack and you add more packing into it. So that's
what is the essence of you putting yourself at risk without the knowledge of you getting to know how to take care of yourself when you get yourself into some situations that are unavoidable. For example, you might have a client or a VIP, a principal who is allergic to certain types of food. Without this knowledge, how do you know that allergies is part of a threat that can actually end the life of your principal? So without having this tactical first aid training, you're not a close protection officer and you're not a professional. One of the important things that we touched during our tactical first aid, is the ability to be able to use your tactical first aid kit. We call that IFAC, individual first aid kit, which is a kit every law enforcement, every close protection officer should have on them. And not just having the kit, learning how to use the kit. And that's why we introduced the tactical first aid training during our course. And we are one of the few companies that are accredited to offer this training in Nigeria.
As a first aider, you are not permitted to remove this. Do you understand? Because when you remove this, you have more injury to the casualty.
That is very important. Not just close protection officers, law enforcement, the police, the drug enforcement, the immigration, the army, the military. Everybody needs to, have tactical first aid training. And when we're talking of tactical first aid, we have different levels of tactical first aid. For the civilian, we have TFA. For the law enforcement, we have TECC, which is the Tactical Emergency Casualty Care. And for military, we have the TCCC, Tactical Combat Casualty Care. But on our own level, we taught tactical first aid and tactical emergency care, combat care, because we had close protection officers and law enforcement officers during the training.
I would say this is my first advanced medical training I've ever had. and learning how now to confront certain injuries and attending to medical urgencies during tactical trainings, during combat missions, and also during work as embroidened. Now being able to attend and save lives of my colleagues during work has also brought in a new level of knowledge in my field.
From the acronyms, the March acronyms, to like the three things that kill people more in tactical casualty situations. All these things are things I learned in this course, and I was hearing it for the first time. I never had this knowledge before. And then we got to the practicals where were showed how to properly pack a wound, how to perform a pressure dressing, and also how to communicate with your casualty. Because some of the solutions that you need to apply in such situations need you to confirm if the casualty can communicate or not, and then from there you make a decision on what to do. So things like this, everything in the course basically, it was awesome. It was a great, I would say, infusion of knowledge.
The medical training was the TFAC, the TCC, TCC, and everything was really. In fact, I was a specimen A for my chapter. For my team. Yeah, that's the word. For my team, I was a specimen A. I was the one they had to bound my edge, do bullet shot, how to stop the blood, how to pack it, broken bone, fractured bones, trauma in the head, or open abdomen that the intestines are out. How do you pack it? How do you safeguard that person's life? Or probably loss of breath or short breath, or the person can't breathe. How do you resuscitate that person and everything? In fact, I was wowed with the number of equipment we had to use.
One of the things that makes our course a different one is because of the emphasis we lay in things that other academies or organizations might not even pay attention to, down to hygiene, how your hygiene can affect you as a close protection officer in your line of duty. We taught our students on methods of packing your bug-out bag for whenever you have work, and how to be able to maintain and manage a few clothes, how to smell nice, be presentable, be attractive, especially when you're working with high-end or high net worth individuals. So another thing we spoke about, or we taught our students, is the ability to be able to be discreet. Not all VIPs or principal want everybody to know that they have protection, or they have close protection officers with them. A majority of close protection officers in Nigeria believe they have to be seen for them to feel like they're doing their work. Majority of the time, when you're working with some high net worth VIPs, you have to go low profile, and sometimes you go high profile depending on the nature of the work and depending on who the VIP is and his preference as well. So that's what makes this course a different one. It's been an amazing experience, being with or teaching different people from different backgrounds. Every day comes with its energy. The first day, the energy was good. Everybody was expecting, but then we had to go hard. We had to go all in. So subsequent days, we had people started communicating, working as a team, and that's the reason why we had like 3 teams. We have the Alpha team, Bravo team, and Charlie team. We made sure that we encouraged teamwork, because out there in the field, you're gonna come across different people. Sometimes you're gonna come across foreigners coming to your country, for the same purpose, and you have to learn how to, work in synergy. You have to learn how to work as a team. So, having people from different backgrounds in different teams encouraged, teamwork, and that's one of the most important things in this line of work, teamwork, communication, and I mean, it's been a great section, it's been a great section, and we're glad that we're all here, regardless of wherever we're coming from. We came together to achieve the same goal, and that's the point, that's the fact. We had a 7-day intensive course, and this course is designed to cover the major aspects of proper close protection. When I say proper, I mean expert close protection, because majority of the markets we cover in this part of Africa, is specialized in expert security, diplomatic security, celebrity close protection, executive close protection, and we covered, the major, key components of this training within the 7 days. And yeah, so within these 7 days, we're able to touch, the major aspects of, the close protection operative course, starting with the history, introduction to close protection, the roles and responsibilities of close protection operative, working drills, evacuation drills, emboss and deboss, tactical first aid. We did the live mission, we did the surveillance training. We did a whole lot of training, communication, motorcade, and to mention a few. But we were able to touch the major part of what makes you a professional close protection officer. We also taught our students on how to perform a good RECI. A good RECI is a pre-planning, as a team leader, as a close protection officer, or as a close protection team. You should know how to do your RECI, how to move from point A to point B, observations of key points, choke points, important places for you to take notes before, performing a live mission.
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go into the live mission.
We've gone ahead to study the routes. We've gone ahead to understand the environments we're going to be working in, the timings, dealing with the local bodies at each and every point you're visiting. So we'll also be able to work with the local bodies there, and to also ensure the safety of our clients while he enjoys his time with his friend without interrupting his activity, and also ensuring he's safe.
As a CP on a recce mission, first of all, you are supposed to check the environment, how safe it is. At that point, you are also supposed to check the exit points, emergency exit points, high risk zones, and all of that, most especially.
We have done the mission already. The mission is done, it's successful already, because the recce this morning gave us the clue on how we're going to do the live mission. Yes, so we will select our route, the alternative route. Before we got here, everything is safe. All the safe houses, we got it jotted down. All the routes, we got it jotted down. The turning point, everything, the hospital, the police station, everything is intact. In case of an emergency and in case of a threat, we got everything jotted down.
Basically, we have to escort a VIP from one location to 2 other locations, and we have to make sure that our VIP is safe from any threats or possible threats. We have to also make sure that our VIP doesn't have any complicated situation, maybe become embarrassed because of actions performed by certain team members, or humiliated in any way. So these are the kind of things you look at for as a diplomatic close protection officer, because you are not just protecting the life of your VIP, you're also looking out for his reputation.
Everything I've seen online has been a great job. Well done, guys.
I nearly passed out, and that was what really blew my mind about our instructors, because first thing, Captain saw me and he just knew that there was something wrong, and he was like, Obatala, are you good? I said, no sir, I'm not good. And I was like, just go that he shake. While I was there, a lot of people were still at the range doing all the drills and stuff. They didn't know what was going on with me. Immediately, the combat medic came around.
Honestly, it's been an honor to serve with you all and to train with you guys.
The experience has been wonderful. It's mind-blowing. It's been awesome from the beginning to the end.
You must come for this course. You must come for this course. In whatever way you want to do it, you must be here. And I saw Sika's page on IG too. I think I saw a video from Toby. Toby posted him one time, and I'm like, oh, I would like to just follow this person. Let me see. And I checked on his page. I checked all the videos uploaded. I did a little research, and I'm like, oh, fine, this person is a mentor to look up to.
I met Sika early last year, January 1st, during that Sheffield conference. I didn't fly also, right? So that was when I called Sika's number, and the way he handled this team, the way he spoke, and so we just a team number. From there, I started seeing his status. I was like, who is this man?
So the very day he sat me down, he educated me on some things that was going on very important. I begin to have a different mentality. So anywhere I go, when I met someone with good heart, I embrace him to become my brother.
We have been trained based on tactical combat casualty care. So for that, I want to really appreciate our instructors. He has really been encouraging me from day one. To be honest with you,
I want to say thank you to our medical instructor. And nobody has told you wrong. My colleague is one of my mentors too. Thank you, sir. Thank you, the mentor. Thank you, my fellow classmates. On team shot. Thank you, sir.
I see my own Atlas Fadu. When shall I see my Atlas? I will never forget my own.
Yeah, there's a lot of plans for us. You know, after this training, we'll be going to different parts of Africa, different countries in Africa to spread our, tentacles. We have a couple trainings scheduled. Also, we're working on the second edition of the International Close Protection operative course in Nigeria. We're going to, put words out there as soon as we're done with our preparations and we're ready to announce. We have over 200 inquiries from different parts of Africa. People especially want to come to Nigeria to train. So we have to take our time to prepare for the course. We also have, different projects with different government agencies. So this is what we are going to be doing for the rest of the year. For next year, we have a big announcement to make. We're going to be hosting one of the biggest, not one of the biggest, the biggest close protection private security event in the world.